What does it mean to be truly loved? For the men reading this or listening to these words, have you ever stopped to wonder what makes a woman's love for you different from fleeting affection or superficial attraction? Have you ever paused to notice the quiet, profound ways she shows her devotion, not through grand gestures, but through the small, intentional acts that speak directly to your heart? In a world that often celebrates the loud and the fleshy, true love is a subtle force, one that requires a discerning eye to recognize and a disciplined mind to appreciate. This is where Stoicism, the ancient philosophy of resilience, wisdom, and gratitude, comes in. It teaches us to see clearly, to live intentionally, and to cherish what truly matters. Today, we're diving into 6 things women do only for the men they love, viewed through the lens of Stoicism, a philosophy that has guided great men like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus through life's storms and triumphs. These 6 actions are not just signs of love, they are invitations for you, as a man, to live with purpose, to embody strength, and to reciprocate with the kind of devotion that makes a relationship eternal. Whether you're a husband, a partner, or a man seeking to understand the heart of the woman beside you, this journey will open your eyes to the depth of her love and the power you hold to honor it. So, let's explore these 6 profound things women do only for the men they love, and how Stoicism can guide you to become the man worthy of that love. Number 1. Sacrificing time and personal priorities to support your dreams. When a woman loves you deeply, she doesn't just cheer from the sidelines, she steps into the arena with you. She sacrifices her time, her own goals, and sometimes her comfort to help you chase your dreams. This isn't about giving up her identity. It's about choosing to invest in a shared future because she believes in you. Take Michael, a software engineer in Silicon Valley. Michael had a vision to launch a startup, but the grind was relentless late nights coding, pitching to investors, and endless rejections. His wife, Emily, had her own career as a graphic designer, with deadlines and clients of her own. Yet, she spent countless evenings helping Michael refine his pitch deck, staying up late to brainstorm ideas, and even taking on extra freelance work to ease their financial strain. Emily didn't do this because she had to. She did it because Michael's dream mattered to her as much as it did to him. This kind of sacrifice is a hallmark of true love. It's not transactional, it's a choice born from a deep belief in your potential. In American culture, where individualism and personal ambition are celebrated, a woman who sets aside her own priorities to lift you up is showing a love that transcends ego. She's saying, "Your success is my success." The Stoic lesson, Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do what is right, regardless of the circumstances." For Emily, doing what's right meant supporting Michael's dream, even when it cost her time and energy. As a man, Stoicism teaches you to recognize this sacrifice not as a debt you owe, but as a call to action. Live up to her belief in you, work harder, not just for yourself, but to honor the faith she's placed in you, and don't forget to reciprocate, support her dreams with the same fervor. Ask yourself, what can I do today to show her that her sacrifice isn't in vain? This act of love isn't about grand gestures, it's in the quiet moments. Like when she stays up late to help you prepare for a big meeting, or when she takes on extra responsibilities so you can focus on your goals. It's a reminder that love is a partnership, not a competition. Over time, these sacrifices build a foundation of trust and mutual respect, the kind that makes a relationship unbreakable. But let's dig deeper. Why does this matter so much in a society that often glorifies independence? A woman's willingness to prioritize your dreams speaks to a deeper truth. She sees you as part of her future. She's not just supporting you today, she's investing in a life you'll build together. This is where Stoicism's emphasis on gratitude comes in. Instead of taking her efforts for granted, pause and reflect. Seneca reminds us, nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart. Every time she sacrifices for you, it's an opportunity to practice gratitude, not just by saying thank you, but by living in a way that makes her proud. Consider the broader context of American life. Men in the U.S. often face immense pressure to succeed, to provide, to achieve, to make it. The weight of these expectations can feel crushing. When a woman chooses to stand by you, to sacrifice her time and energy to help you carry that weight, she's not just a partner, she's a co-warrior. She's saying, I'm in this with you. And Stoicism teaches you to respond with clarity and purpose. Don't squander her support. Use it to become the best version of yourself. Number 2, accepting you fully, flaws and all. True love doesn't demand perfection, it embraces imperfection. When a woman loves you deeply, she sees your flaws not as deal breakers, but as part of the man she cherishes. She doesn't try to fix you or mold you into someone else. She accepts you as you are, quirks and all. Let's look at David, a construction worker from Texas. David was a good man, but he struggled with self-doubt. He wasn't the most polished speaker, and his rough around the edges personality often made him feel out of place at social gatherings. His girlfriend, Lisa, never once made him feel less than. When David stumbled over his words during a family dinner, Lisa didn't cringe or correct him. She squeezed his hand under the table and smiled, as if to say, "You're enough." Over time, that acceptance gave David the confidence to be himself, unapologetically. In a culture obsessed with perfection, think Instagram filters and curated LinkedIn profiles, this kind of acceptance is rare. American men often feel pressure to be the alpha, the provider, the flawless hero. But a woman who loves you doesn't need you to be perfect. She loves the real you, the one who forgets to take out the trash, who gets frustrated after a long day, who isn't always the life of the party. Her acceptance is a gift, one that frees you from the tyranny of expectations. The Stoic lesson, Seneca wrote, "We cannot control everything, but we can control how we respond." A woman's acceptance of your flaws is a mirror, reflecting your own need to accept yourself. Stoicism teaches self-mastery, but it also teaches humility. You don't have to be perfect to be worthy of love. Instead of hiding your flaws, embrace them as part of your journey and extend that same acceptance to her. Love her for who she is, not who you want her to be. This acceptance goes beyond tolerance. It's an active choice to see the beauty in your imperfections. It's her staying by your side when you're at your lowest, not because she pities you, but because she believes in your capacity to rise. It's a love that says, I see all of you and I choose you anyway. Let's explore this further. In the US, where self-improvement culture is king, men are bombarded with messages to be better bodies, better careers, better personalities. This can lead to a constant sense of inadequacy. A woman who loves you cuts through that noise. She doesn't love you for your potential or your achievements. She loves you for who you are right now. That's a powerful antidote to the pressure of modern life. But here's the Stoic challenge. Acceptance is a two-way street. Just as she accepts your flaws, you must accept hers. Epictetus reminds us, there is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. You can't change her, just as she can't change you. Instead, focus on what you can control: your gratitude, your kindness, your commitment to growing together. Number 3, listening and empathizing even when you don't speak. A woman who loves you doesn't just hear your words. She feels your silences. She notices the tension in your shoulders after a tough day, the way your eyes linger on a problem you won't voice. She listens, not just with her ears, but with her heart, and she responds with empathy that makes you feel seen. Consider Tom, a firefighter from Chicago. Tom was the strong, silent type, trained to keep his emotions in check. After a particularly grueling shift where he lost a victim in a fire, he came home and sat quietly on the couch, unable to talk. His wife, Rachel, didn't push him to open up. Instead, she sat beside him, handed him a cup of coffee, and stayed there in silence. her presence a quiet reassurance. Later, when Tom was ready, she listened as he poured out his grief, never judging, never rushing him. This kind of listening is a profound act of love in a fast-paced, distraction-filled world. Giving someone your full attention is a rare gift for American men who are often taught to man up and suppress emotions. A woman's empathy can feel like a lifeline. She's not just hearing you, she's understanding you, even when you don't have the words. The Stoic lesson, Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." A woman's ability to listen and empathize is a reminder to practice the same. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions, it's about understanding them. When she listens to you, she's modeling the kind of presence you can offer in return. Be there for her, not just in the big moments, but in the quiet ones. Ask yourself, when was the last time I truly listened to her? This act of love is especially powerful in the context of American culture, where men are often expected to be stoic in the colloquial sense, emotionless, unyielding. But true stoicism, as practiced by the ancients, is about emotional clarity, not suppression. A woman who listens to you without judgment is giving you permission to feel, to be human. She's creating a safe space where you can be vulnerable without fear. Let's go deeper. In a society where mental health stigma still lingers, particularly for men, a woman's empathy can be transformative. She's not just listening to your words, she's reading your silences, your body language, your unspoken struggles. This requires a level of emotional intelligence that only comes from love, and it's a call for you to reciprocate. Stoicism teaches you to focus on what's in your control, your attention, your compassion. When she opens her heart to you, open yours in return. Number 4. Standing by you in your darkest moments. Life isn't always kind, and neither is love unless it's the real thing. A woman who loves you doesn't just stay for the good times. She stands by you when the world feels like it's crumbling. Whether it's job loss, financial hardship, or personal tragedy, she's there, not as a bystander, but as a partner in the fight. Think of James, a veteran from North Carolina. After returning from deployment, James struggled with PTSD, the nightmares, the irritability, the sense of disconnection. It strained his marriage. But his wife, Maria, didn't walk away. She researched support groups, drove him to therapy, and held his hand through the worst nights. When James felt like a burden, Maria reminded him, "We're in this together." Her presence wasn't just comfort, it was a lifeline. This kind of loyalty is the bedrock of true love. In America, where success is often measured by external markers, money, status, achievement, failure can feel like the end of the world. A woman who stays through your failures is showing you that love isn't about what you have. It's about who you are. She's choosing you, even when you feel unworthy. The Stoic lesson, Epictetus taught, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. When a woman stands by you in your darkest moments, she's reminding you of your own resilience. Stoicism calls you to face adversity with courage, not just for yourself, but for her. Her loyalty is a mirror, reflecting your capacity to rise. Honor her by refusing to give up, by taking one step forward, even when it feels impossible. This act of love resonates deeply in the American context, where men are often expected to be the rock, the provider, the one who never falters. But life doesn't work that way. Everyone falls sometimes. A woman who loves you doesn't see your struggles as weakness, she sees them as part of your humanity. And she's there to help you rebuild, not because she has to, but because she wants to. Let's reflect on this further. In a culture that often equates masculinity with invulnerability, a woman's loyalty in tough times is a powerful reminder that strength isn't about never breaking, it's about getting back up. Stoicism reinforces this. It's not the absence of pain that defines you, but how you respond to it. When she stands by you, she's not just supporting you, she's challenging you to be the man you're capable of being. Number 5. Respecting your space and independence. Love doesn't mean possession. A woman who truly loves you understands that you need space to pursue your passions, to spend time with friends, to be alone with your thoughts. She doesn't cling or control. She respects your independence because she trusts you and values your individuality. Consider Alex, a high school teacher from Colorado. Alex loved hiking with his buddies every weekend. It was his way of recharging. His girlfriend, Lauren, never resented those trips, even when they took him away for days. Instead, she encouraged him to go, knowing how much it meant to him when he returned. She'd listen to his stories with genuine interest, never making him feel guilty for needing that time. In a culture that sometimes romanticizes codependency, this kind of respect is a sign of mature, confident love. American men often value their independence, whether it's time at the gym, a night out with the guys, or a quiet evening with a book. A woman who loves you doesn't see your need for space as a threat. She sees it as part of what makes you, you. The Stoic lesson. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not over others. Realize this, and you will find freedom." A woman's respect for your independence is a call to practice self-mastery. Don't take her trust for granted. Use your space to grow, to reflect, to become a better man. And reciprocate, give her the same freedom to be herself. Ask yourself, am I honoring her trust by using my independence wisely? This act of love is particularly poignant in the American context, where personal freedom is a core value. A woman who respects your space isn't just giving you room to breathe, she's affirming your right to be an individual within the relationship. This balance of togetherness and independence is what makes love sustainable. Let's dig deeper. In a world where relationships can sometimes feel like a tug-of-war for control, a woman's respect for your independence is a gift. It's her saying, "I love you enough to let you be you." But it's also a challenge. Stoicism teaches you to use your freedom responsibly, not to escape or avoid, but to grow. When she gives you space, she's trusting you to return stronger, wiser, and more committed. Number 6, investing in a shared future. A woman who loves you doesn't just live in the moment, she builds a future with you. She talks about long-term plans, a home, a family, a life together, and she backs those words with actions. She saves money for your shared goals, plans trips you'll take years from now, and works alongside you to make those dreams real. Take Chris, a small business owner from Florida. Chris and his fiancée, Amanda, dreamed of opening a second location for his coffee shop. Amanda didn't just nod and smile when Chris shared his vision. She sat down with him to create a budget, researched potential locations, and even took online courses to help with marketing. Her actions weren't just support, they were a commitment to their shared future. In America, where the pursuit of the American dream is a cultural cornerstone, a woman who invests in your future is aligning her life with yours. She's not just dreaming, she's building. This is love that looks beyond today, love that sees you as a partner in a lifelong journey. The Stoic lesson. Marcus Aurelius said, "Live each day as if it were your last, but act as if you will live forever." A woman's investment in your future is a call to live with purpose. Don't just dream, act. Work toward your shared goals with discipline and focus, and show her that you're just as committed to the future she envisions. Ask yourself, what steps am I taking today to build the life we want together? This act of love is a powerful reminder that relationships aren't just about the present, they're about legacy. In the US, where long-term planning is a cultural norm. Think 401ks, mortgages, and college funds. A woman who invests in your future is saying, "I'm all in." She's not just your partner for now, she's your partner for life. Let's explore this further. Building a future together requires sacrifice, compromise, and vision. It's not always glamorous. Sometimes it's late nights, balancing budgets, or tough conversations about priorities. But a woman who loves you embraces these challenges because she believes in the life you're creating together. Stoicism teaches you to focus on what matters most, your values, your purpose, your legacy. When she invests in your future, she's inviting you to do the same. As we've explored these 6 things, sacrificing for your dreams, accepting your flaws, listening with empathy, standing by you in hardship, respecting your independence, and investing in your future, we see a pattern. True love isn't loud or flashy, it's quiet, consistent, and profound. It's a woman who chooses you day after day, not because it's easy, but because it's worth it. And Stoicism, it's the lens that helps you see her love clearly, appreciate it deeply, and respond with the strength and wisdom of a man who knows what matters. For the men of America, this is a call to action. You live in a world that demands strength, success, and resilience. But true strength isn't just about what you achieve, it's about how you love. Take a moment to reflect. When was the last time I noticed her sacrifices? When did I last listen to her the way she listens to me? Am I living in a way that honors her love? Stoicism teaches us to focus on what's in our control, our actions, our gratitude, our commitment. So, honor her love by being the man she believes in. Work towards your dreams with discipline. Accept yourself and her with humility. Listen with presence. Stand strong in adversity. Respect her independence as she respects yours. And build a future together with purpose. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. A woman's love is a gift, a mirror, a challenge. It's a reminder that you have the power to be the man she sees in you. So, go out there and live like a stoic, strong, grateful, and worthy of her love.